Welcome back, and you're still watching Joy News. My name is Sandra Isanamap, and let's do the second half of business. Then the Ghana Cedi continues to record some appreciation against the dollar on the market. The local currency on Thursday and Friday held its own against the dollar. George Wefe has been assessing the sustainability of this trend in the following report.
This morning, $1 is likely to be sold to you by some of the major banks at around 5 Ghana cedis, 55 pesos. This is coming after last Wednesday when it was trading at around 5 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos. For instance, last Thursday, the cedi appreciated by some 5% against the dollar. It gained marginally on Friday too, from 5 Ghana cedis, 65 pesos to 5 Ghana cedis, 55 pesos. Now, based on information that we are picking up from the Bank of Ghana, it shows that they will be heavy on the market in terms of dollar supply. Then maybe the supply problem, which fueled the depreciation, could be ending soon. Again, the expected inflows from the Eurobond sale of about $2.2 billion. The Stanbic Bank and Standard Chartered Bank PLC's $750 million bridge loan financing and some COCOBOD loans coming in, which is separate from the syndicated facility, as well as some IMF funds. All these could increase Bank of Ghana's dollar reserves and again deal with investors and traders who were betting on the Bank of Ghana's reserves, which also contributed to this sharp depreciation we experienced over the past weeks. All these could indeed result in the cedi stabilizing strongly against the dollar in the coming weeks. But the warning here is that the structural issues still persist, which expose the cedi to that perennial depreciation is yet to be addressed. So even though these immediate actions will stabilize the cedi, that is in the short term.
So it's good news for now, but the question remains, how sustainable will this be? Let's hear from an expert on his view, and my guest is Economist Courage Mate with Data Bank.
The Bank of Ghana's rate, we've seen stability for the past 4 consecutive trading days. It's been stable at 5.24 to the dollar. And on the Forex Bureau, we are seeing the start of correction at the Forex Bureau because what we've seen in the last 2 consecutive trading days is that there appears to be a reversal in the depreciation, having hit a peak of about 5.7 or 5.8, we are now down to about 5.56. And so you could see that there's a correction taking place. What is the trigger for this stability or correction? Most recently, we heard the finance minister and other government officials saying that there are actions in the works to bring in some dollars into the system, and we know as part of this is the anticipated Eurobond, which is currently ongoing. The roadshow is currently ongoing, and the expected amount is about $3 billion, as said by the finance minister. I think the market has picked this information, and a lot of the panic buying that we saw in the weeks leading up to last week is beginning to reverse. And once this panic buying of the FX is reversing, we will see a lot of these segments of the market dumping the dollars back onto the market, and that will cause an appreciation of the cedi or a correction in the value of the cedi back to where it should be. So I think at the end of the day, what we are seeing is the market pricing in the new information of expected inflows.
So will you then say that what was happening to the cedi, the performance against the dollar and other trading currency, was artificially created?
Well, beyond a certain point, you could say it became artificial because then panic buying became the order of the day. Speculation became the order of the day, and hoarding became the order of the day. These kinds of scenario does not or do not reflect the fundamentals of the economy. And once this is the other order of the day, it is artificial because then you cannot pin it or link it to any economic fundamental or development. At the end of the day, what you want to see is a situation where the risk that has been overpriced into the system is corrected. And now that is what we are seeing and likely to see in the days ahead. And once this panic is easing, you see the cedi reverting to what it should be. And then this is where the issue of artificial pricing comes in.
All right, so on that note, we say goodbye on business. My name is Sandra Esinamapeni. For more news, do log on to our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Thanks so much for your time and have a good day.